Hi, wherever you are in the world. My name is Far. I'm the CEO of Farbeat Solutions, and we're not a typical engineering company. So for today, I'll be introducing our leaders, and they are.
Hello, what's up guys? It's me, Hanis, the marketing lead for Farbeat Solutions. So as for week 3, the task assigned for Prasan and Bernard is about email blasting and also expert database.
Good day. Today I'm going to recap whatever we have done in week 3. So, on Monday, 24th of August 2020, the very first briefing we were given was basically to blast 5 million emails with a promotion regarding an event which was the Doria 2.0, a virtual run conducted in order to raise awareness on mental health. So we were given a list of contacts which comprised of phone numbers and emails, in which we used emails first. So we were actually trying out and finding each mail provider's limit for sending emails in a day. As discovered, Gmail could only accommodate 300 emails to 300 recipients in a day. And if you were to attempt any more than that, your messages will automatically be blocked. So there had to be another way of doing this more efficient. And one of the most efficient ways is to set up an SMTP server. So what's an SMTP server? It's short for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So this server is to be set up and to be warmed up before we can actually blast 1 million emails in one go, and all these blasted emails end up in the inboxes of the recipients. However, this cannot be done immediately after setting up the server because we need to actually warm up the server, in which we have to start with small chunks of email, which means that we have to start with smaller batches like 50 a day to 100 a day to 1000 and progressively up to six figures and so on. So time was a limitation for these tasks throughout this week. We only had 1 week before we could actually blast as many emails as we could, as the event was on Monday. A typical duration of warming up a certain SMTP server will take approximately 3 to 4 weeks in total duration for the server to warm up normally. Otherwise, all the blasted emails will end up in the spam tab instead of the inboxes of the recipients, in which that's the last place you want all your promotions to end up. So, apart from that, I also started to email the recipients through conventional way using Gmail accounts, creating multiple Gmail accounts as well, and of course, trying other mail providers like Yahoo and Outlook. Well, that was pretty much the start of day one. It was just the end of the day, but it was just the starting of the task. Day two was a continuation of day one, except that I was still troubleshooting my SMTP server to get it working, and I've also began my blasting through Gmail. Apparently, Google had an authentication problem after I made a few accounts without providing my phone number. So after that, I had to provide my phone number, and when I did so, I still couldn't send all the emails. Most of them were actually being blocked away. Most of them ended up being undelivered because some of the emails of the recipients no longer existed. So that was day two. Day three, precisely at 10:30 a.m., we were to meet a lecturer from Unicale. Her name is Dr. Sharina, and we were going to work with her in a database project in which we actually formed a database according to her specifications and her needs, as she has described and she has briefed in our session earlier. For this database project, we will kick off from this week itself, learning and starting our development. So after the entire briefing was done, was completed, We asked questions, we clarified whatever we had to clarify, and that was pretty much it for day 3. Day 4, we headed out to the nearest JNT facility to post one of the successfully purchased items from FBS's Airbnb Bungy inventory. So all we had to do was go to the office, post the item, and that was pretty much it. The item was on its way to the customer. Day 5 was pretty much the same thing like we did after the half day of day 4, and that concludes the 5 days of week 3. So we're still working on the emailing. It's still going on. So that'll be it for week 3. Thank you very much.